Hey, welcome back to part 2 of our 3-part series on packing for your motorcycle trip. In this video, we're going to cover organizing and panniers. So remember, these videos are sponsored by the online part store at Pack Moto Tours. So come check us out at packmototours.com/store. Also, would love it if you would subscribe to this YouTube channel. We have all kinds of videos for your R1200 RT and GS, maintenance videos covering oil changes, air filters, spark plugs, brakes, clear water light installations, and much more. So subscribe and come watch the videos here on this channel. Okay, as I said, this is part 2 of a 3-part series. In this video, we are going to cover packing your panniers and organizing your panniers for your motorcycle trip. So let's get to it. Okay, in the small pannier, I will show you what I have packed over here. So first is pillows. I have 2 pillows. It's important to me for a good night's sleep. My tent. This is a very nice tent made by Hilleberg. It's the Nyack model. One of the best pieces of camping equipment I have ever purchased, so I would highly recommend looking into that. I have my sleeping liner. It fits in there nicely. I have a tie-down strap for when I'm on the ferry. I have my toolkit and some tire irons. I will walk you through what's in my toolkit here in a little bit. Okay. Let's go to the other side. In my large case, let me open this up. So there is my one of my small bags. This is my cooking kit that I showed you earlier. I have a sleeping bag here. This is my air mattress. I have a X-Ped air mattress. Again, I need to be comfortable when I sleep. And then finally the tent poles. So this all fits nice and conveniently in this large side of the pannier. So let me get this all tucked back in here. And I'll show you the top case. Okay, in the top case, I like to keep things that I'm going to use during my ride or things that I may need every single day. So I'll walk through my thinking about that in a little bit, but here's a Aerostitch windproof shirt, some riding goggles. I've got my camping chair here. By the way, I have a whole other video on using the right motorcycle camping chair. So come back to this YouTube channel and you can watch that video as well. I've got a Be-Free water bottle. We're going to Mexico, so this is if I'm not able to find bottled water and I might want to use tap water, I can filter it. There's my electronic cables kit, my entire electronics package, which I would be most likely taking into the hotel or into my tent every night. I've got my jet boil, my drinking cup, my kryptonite lock. Then of course I forgot to mention that my cold weather gear sits up here, gloves and a heated liner vest up there in case it gets a little chilly in the mornings. So that's how I have the top case packed. So let's put all this back together. Give you a glimpse inside. I like to keep this nice and free so that I'm able to have room for things during the trip as well, during the day. I ride with a small SW Motec tank bag. So what I keep in here are things that I just need handy all the time. So I've got a face mask, of course, we're still in COVID. Some window cleaner and a rag to clean my face shield or the windshield. Here's my earplugs. These are the goggles I mentioned before I had the big case. These are the actual goggles. These are Wiley X goggles. These are fantastic. They're military spec goggles. I highly recommend them. Just a pair of cheap sunglasses. And then a couple of different locks. This lock I use to lock up the tank bag when I need to go somewhere, and this I use to lock up a helmet or something like that. So that's everything that goes inside my tank bag. Of course, I've got power plugged into here so I can power up a phone while I'm on the motorcycle. The tool roll I bring is pretty comprehensive. I use this Moscow Moto fatty tool roll. So let me pull it out and show you. This is a waterproof case. It's nice because it can be set on the ground if you need a place to put your knees or to lay out some tools or parts while you're working. So let's see what's the best way to show this. Go this way. Okay, so I've got some zip ties, some wire, open end wrenches. I believe this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, a crescent wrench, some needle nose pliers that are locking, wire cutters, a 1/4-inch driver. In here I got a set of spare spark plugs, some bits, a screwdriver and Torx bits that fit into that 1/4-inch screwdriver, some metric Allen wrenches right here. I have 4, 5, and 6 millimeter wrenches. A little bit of electrical tape, some steel stick putty if you need to fix something, some Loctite. Here's a 1/4-inch drive socket. Here's 3/8 to 1/4-inch, a 3-inch, 1/4-inch extension, and here's to help pull the coil if you need to replace a spark plug. And then over here, a little bit of duct tape, a 3/8-inch drive, and then let's see, here's a 6-inch extension, and then a whole variety of bits. So I've got Torx here, so T25, T30, T40, T45, T50, so everything you need to do maintenance on your motorcycle. I've also got, there's one more bit, I've also got sockets, so a 17 millimeter is what I need to remove the axle. This is also a 13 millimeter, which is a very common. Here is a 14 millimeter deep socket to remove a spark plug. A handful of, this is 6, 8, and 10 course, the tin is needed to remove the drain plug for the oil. And there's a 1/4 inch to 3/8 to round out the package. So pretty much everything you need to do just about any maintenance on your motorcycle while you're on the road. So all this fits very nicely into this Moscow Moto bag. It's a little upside down from the way I normally do it. All tucked in. And then it ties right back up. So it is a large tool roll, but I like having all the tools with me that I think I might need. Okay, one more thing before we go that I forgot to mention earlier, which is I have made sure that both of these panniers are balanced. In this case, they're both balanced at 31 pounds. That includes the 2 bottles of water that go on this side, the 3 liters of gasoline that goes on the other side. So it's important to me that I'm balanced, especially when we'll be doing a little bit of off-road riding as well in Mexico. So I've got everything here. So again, this bag I use for my clothes. It's separate, so it's easy to grab and take into a hotel room. My 2 side panniers are full of camping gear, tools, things like that that I don't need as frequently. In my top case here, I have all the things I need during the day. I should also mention, since there's 3 of us on this ride, the medical kit is going to be carried by one of our 3 guys in the group, and another person is going to carry a tire pump and tire repair kit. So I'm not carrying those because they're carrying them. So come back and join us now for the 3rd part of this 3-part series I'm calling Kickstands Up. So it's everything that we need to put all of this together, stay safe on the road, documents needed for traveling to Mexico, how to stay connected to your friends and family while you're on the road. So again, thanks for watching. Remember, these videos are sponsored by the online part store at Pack Moto Tours. So come check us out at packmototours.com/store. Again, thanks for watching, and come back and join us again.